Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kaiserreich, the battle for Japan. We've done this several times on this channel, so, I've gotten pretty used to it. We are doing it in kind of a novel method. This method I have chosen is what I'll call the Kuril Islands strat, which is if you can gain control of the Kuril Islands, you can use it to launch Marines, basically up this route, without ever actually launching a naval invasion, which is exactly what I'm doing. I've managed to capture all of Hokkaido without a naval invasion. I have a navy, but I'm pretty confident I can't beat the actual Japanese navy. So I'm sending my subs out on distraction plays to sink their ships to try to draw out their naval forces to hunt that. Meanwhile, I'm just like trying to win. The only thing that matters when you fight Japan is capturing the Japanese home islands. Literally everything else is a sideshow. Like there's technically an there's like alternative methods, of course. There are alternative methods, of course, of like if you're playing as the Chinese, you take all of the Japanese land, like Korea, and if they don't control any other stuff, they lose after like 120 days or something. But unless you're doing that, get on the home islands as soon as you can. Nothing else matters. I think this is something they're going to be patching in the newest update. Is they're going to make naval invasions less. They're going to make Navy not work this way. But, island hopping in this game as it is essentially unnecessary. I also think this particular version of Japan I'm fighting is really not that beefy. Like, they just don't have the force, because they've lost a few wars. They don't really have the force necessary to concentrate against me to actually do stuff to actually like really threaten me at this point. The Internationale is pretty ascendant, all things considered. Like, they're not as dominant as I've seen them in some games, but like they have all of Europe, with the they've not all of Europe, like all of Western and Central and Southern Europe. Similarly, the Entente's in kind of another equivalent decent-ish position where they control North America and a decent amount of other territory. These are like medium-strength factions. Come on. Alright. Looks like we're not running into any real issues. Try to conquer our way to Tokyo. We're going to Tokyo drift. Great. It's helmet popping good. And the more helmets I can pop now, the less times I have to fight the same division over and over and over again. Which can get troublesome if they're sending in additional divisions. Which they obviously are going to be doing that. I'm going to move into the, the Kyoto Plains? No, the Tokyo Plains? Whatever. This region of territory. You should speed mode here. You should go here. Yeah, we're just getting kind kind of getting, our subs are kind of getting devastated, which it's not the end of the world. That's what they're here for. All right, we have outflanked the enemy in Tokyo. The fall of Tokyo. Today, the whole Japan was shaken to its core as Siberian forces stares directly at camera. Finally took the capital after some fierce fighting, but the hopes of Siberian planners seems the Imperial Palace was evacuated successfully, leaving the whereabouts of the Emperor and the government unknown. With the Japanese capital in foreign hands for the first time in history, the mood amongst Japanese forces can only be described as grim. It was long believed by the Japanese public the might of their armed forces and the nation's position would render an invasion impossible. The area full of Siberian troops lays the full system of the state bare. It seems the Japanese hegemony over East Asia has been shattered forever. The jewel of all Asia has fallen to us. Ha ha ha. Alright. Apparently our air support situation has stabilized. Come on. Go here. Also go there. Should go to Tokyo, like, ASAP. We may be running out of juice. I don't know. I think we're kind of rocking everyone's socks. All right, the double time to Tokyo strat I think is a good one. Man, this is like the power of these motorized divisions. They just like overrun all opposition faster than the enemy can organize a defense. This is a great spot for my battleships, by the way. It's because they can kind of land fire along this whole coast. Like, until I get to Kyoto, they're going to be useful. If I can move these forces up here, they can threaten a lot of territory. You two need to land your hammer blow now. There we go. You two go here, you go here, you go here, you go here, you go here. We can take Nagoya, we can cut off all these remaining defenders. We might not need to. Look at that. Right, Nagoya is ours. Let's backhand blow these guys before they can really do anything about it. Yeah. And we're done. Look at that. What a hit. What a hit. Alright, spending a few moments to catch up. It's almost certainly worth my time. I'm literally advancing faster than my infantry can keep up with me. This is some real, like, lightning war that I'm doing right now. It's good stuff. This is the power of having, like, very low supply requirements on fast units. Like, where's the stats? That's a ridiculously low supply use. 0.24 supply use. We have logistical focus for minus 10%. We have the minus 20%. 15%, I think, from... Yeah. This guy has supply consumption. He has supply consumption. He has supply consumption. And we have our metal. And we have logistical focus, which brings us to, like, and those are, like, additive, I think. It might be multiplicative, but it doesn't really matter. It's like minus 40%, even if it's multiplicative. It's still ridiculously good. Wow. Okay. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait a little bit. Well, I'm honestly okay with trying to push up some more, but we're gonna try to hold this particular line for a moment. How are things going in Southeast Asia? Yeah, it's all over with the crying. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do this. That. 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 And we're done up north. Other than that... Okay. We need to launch our attack ASAP. Here's what we're gonna do. Boop, 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 boop. We're gonna do a quick planty boost while our infantry catch up. Now there's a planning bonus. It's 11 every day. I think we can probably hold here kind of indefinitely. We need to wait for the rail links to catch up. But yeah, we're gonna build fortifications on that little bottleneck, which is fine. I think it's all good. Malaysia's capitulated. And Indochina's capitulated. Excellent work. Great job, guys. Okay. Yeah, we'll just spam modern tanks and spam light ships, modern light ships. Why not? You, naval unit is still in a great spot. I'm gonna wait for this rail situation to fix itself. Nice. I'll likewise plan it up. Oh, they're attacking. Okay, good luck, guys. Available special project. These are the two we want. Hey, listen, I can just focus everything. Yeah, we can take it nice and easy. Boost up our speed to 3. Because I think we're in a pretty solid spot, all things considered. Get our planning all maxed out. Let our infrastructure catch up. Give me another day, and firefighting drills, and we're good. Okay, cool. Want armor or armor production cost? Let's go. Torp vulnerability. I don't care about strategic bombing. Build special project, nothing yet. Alright. we are going to launch our attacks. Let's go. Oh. Alright. Sorry about that. Ooh, we're concentrating our forces here way too much. Come on. There we go. We're going to bring our guys into this mess of a naval tile. Go take that. Go take Kobe. Alright. It's a short episode. I am going to have to call it here. You have gotten some long ones. I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.